Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day, doctor. My name is Muhammad Ahmad bin Norman and my metric number is 282012. And today I will talk about the introduction of 1901 in Sdn Bhd. Food and beverage industry being a one among successful in Malaysia franchise business. Franchises in the food and beverage industry have long been a popular choice despite a recent shift toward non-food industry including education, service, retail, healthcare and beauty. Among the few well-known domestic food and beverage manufacturers are 1901, Mary Brown and The Secret Recipe. Where Rosita, the owner of 1901 Sdn Bhd, first established her company, she had no idea that her purchase-based venture selling sausage would become a lucrative. She really made the proper choice to continue with her franchise business because it has experienced rapid growth in Malaysia and has become one of the most popular methods to start a business. Furthermore, 1901 is currently regarded as one of those success stories of locally manufactured brand thanks to the substantial assistance of Malaysian governments in the growth of franchising industry. When 1901 Hot Dog was founded, the Asian financial crisis was causing a hardship for the majority of enterprise. Rosita and Zakir got captivated with the hot dog industry in the USA, where it was prevalent for people to sell hot dogs from push cart on the streets, and the concept of 1901 emerged during a return journey from the US. They determined that the similar concept might be utilized in Malaysia because Malaysians also adore hot dogs. Next is case summary that have been discussed about the important issues. First, how 1901 to be independent, especially when it comes to the marketing strategies as a consequence of their tremendous dedication. Second, the quality to overcome in order to offer newer items with further increased quality and more effective culinary presentation. Third, penetrate the business globally. Fourth, rebrand the fast food image in order to develop franchise image. And lastly, engaging participants in corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiative with the aim of eradicating the company harmful fast food reputation in order to remove itself from the perception of American fast food.
My name is Ong Xuehui, metric number 2798444. Let me introduce on the challenge that 1901 hot dog could be faced. The first challenge is persuading franchise to act as a single independent entity rather than just as agent. In this case, Rosita tries to visit the outlet frequently to make the franchisee understand how to make a good advertisement. Besides, the second challenge is business sustainability. This is because it has greater competition such as Burger King. Also, Rosita determines the business must expand overseas to stay competitive, so they face challenge in expanding overseas market. Now, we'll look into competitions that 1901 Hot Dog could be facing locally and internationally. Firstly, 1901 Hot Dog Company faced increased raw material and slow customer purchasing due to global economy uncertainty. Next, there is high competition in the fast food business like A&W. Then there is competition in food quality issue. 1901 Hot Dog prioritize product quality. To lower expenses and maintain product quality, 1901 stores must have no more than 3% unsold products. The following is a competitive pricing strategy. 1901 Hot Dog franchise program only requires an initial investment of 15,000 to 300,000, which is the best price for a new business compared to other foreign brands. Moreover, Malaysian fast food outlets expanded such as Dunkin' Donuts, KFC, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, which caused competitions for 1901 Hot Dog. Lastly, 1901 Hot Dog also entered global economic spotlight. This pressure forced it expand business into the Middle East due to surrounding Asian nations are high Muslim population, which increased demand for halal food.
Greeting to Dr. I'm Chin Yu with metric numbers 280011. Now I will talk about the strength of 1901 Hot Dog franchising program as compared to other fast food franchising companies. So the first strength is the lowest startup cost. 1901 Hot Dog has the lowest cost in setting up the business contrasted to the other overseas franchises, which may require 500,000 ringgit and higher. For example, compared to the McDonald's, the company's initial investment is approximately 5 million ringgit, demonstrating that it is greater than 1901 Hot Dog. Next, 1901 Hot Dog is high in consistency, quality in food and services. In this case study, the owner emphasizes the importance of utilizing only the best ingredient for producing hot dogs. In comparison with KFC, its ingredients such as maltodextrin are dangerous to people's health if taken in on a regular basis. Apart from that, the variation of product will also the advantage of the company. 1901 Hot Dog has provided a few distinctive food like coffee and pasta and a different types of gourmet crust hot dog. In contrast with Spade Burger, it has only provided burger, fries, and the soft drink in a set of meal. Also, it is easier in expanding to overseas market. 1901 Hot Dog is easy in expanding their business to international market, whether it expand to Muslim or non-Muslim countries, due to it is a halal hot dog provider. However, in compare with the Spade Burger, it provides non-halal product which is having limit or entry barriers in expanding business to international market. Next, I will talk about the importance of 1901 Hot Dog in carrying rebranding exercises. The first importance is to enhance the reputation of company by joining in various kind of corporate social responsibility activities. The company believes that the perception of unhealthy fast food related to it will be removed as the business become more deeply involved in social responsibility effort. The owner has also chosen to replace the original color red in its logo with green color, in keeping with the worldwide trend of becoming green and being ecologically responsible, which may create a more vibrant image that is enjoyable, fresher, and brighter. The next important in carrying rebranding exercise is increased brand recognition. The business rebranded into a people and lifestyle brand in 2008, and the business transformed some of its push cart to larger outlets in order to gain customer awareness towards the brand, increase brand recognition, and stay competitive in the industry.
For the importance of 1901 Hot Dog partners with established airlines such as AirAsia is to increase visibility. AirAsia already has a large customer base and work across different countries, which make 1901 Hot Dogs exposed to a broader audience. Besides its important as cost-effective testing, AirAsia provided a controlled and captive environment for 1901 Hot Dog to do marketing tests without the need to establish standalone test location. Moreover, the importance of collaborating is market expansion. Expansion can lead to increased brand recognition, customer reach, and revenue generation. This creates a win-win situation for both 1901 Hot Dog and AirAsia.
Good day, doctor. My name is Chenjili, metric number 278133, and I will be presenting about the considerations for 1901 Hot Dog before embarking the business into international business in general and specifically in the Middle Eastern countries. So, having a few considerations before embarking the business may bring 1901 Hot Dog business to success. The first consideration will be the economic condition of the targeted countries. As different countries will have different economic stability, hence it will give impact on the business industry, power of spending, and the spending habits of the local people. For example, when 1901 Hot Dog wants to expand the business to Egypt, the business need to observe the economic conditions of the country. It is because if the economic conditions are bad, there will be less people who wants to become a 1901 Hot Dog franchisee. Moreover, the attitude of the local government towards the company may be less welcoming, as the government might prioritize the local companies over foreign business. When expanding overseas, the price of hot dog may be higher due to the costs like taxes, shipping, and storage costs. Price adjustment must be accepted by the local to avoid low sales. The second consideration is rules and regulations of other countries, as different countries will have different set of rules and regulations for franchise business to obey. So the company needs to have deep understanding of the franchise law, tax rates, and how the franchise system works in other countries. Since more of the Middle Eastern countries are Islamic countries, their law may be influenced by Sharia law as well. With this, the company needs to be aware of this issue to avoid any legal dispute in the future, and they should hire a legal team to advise them about the franchise law in each country. Next will be standardization and maintenance of the product and service quality. When 1901 Hot Dog expand the business to other countries, the company need to have a clear vision about the product standards set in other countries and how to provide the best products to the customer in other countries. When 1901 Hot Dog embark to foreign countries, the company will need to produce hot dogs that fit the product standards from all countries and the halal standards in Middle East countries. In order to avoid negative reviews that cause the brand reputation damage, the company needs to consider how they can can exert control and supervision on franchisees from other countries to make sure that the products served are in the best condition and the customer service quality is good. Then, 1901 Hot Dog also needs to consider about the differences in language and culture. When they expand the business locally, there will be no language barrier and cultural differences. However, when the company embarks the business in Middle Eastern countries, there will be language and cultural differences. In order to overcome language barriers, the company needs to hire staff who can speak the local language to overcome language barriers. The company needs to hire staff who can speak the local language of the country that they wish to enter in order to communicate with the locals about their franchise program and to translate their menu into local language. Cultural differences can be reflected in religion practice and the way of food is prepared and eaten. The taste of hot dog flavored by Malaysians may not suit the taste of people from other countries. Hence, the company needs to invest in research and development to customize a menu that fits the taste of the locals. The last consideration will be the capability of the company in terms of capital and resources. When expanding the business into other countries is a money and time consuming process for the company. 1901 Hot Dog needs to ensure that the company has enough capital and has clear competitive advantages in terms of market knowledge, technology and other attractive products to support the expansion of the company. The company needs a huge amount of capital to carry out market analysis in each targeted country, hiring legal team for consultation, buying new machines to support more production, carrying out research and development activities to develop new products with different flavors that suit the targeted country. And that's all for consideration part. I'll pass it to the next presenter and thank you.
I am Chong Sinjit with metric number 279654. I will talk about brand positioning strategy that using by 1901 Hot Dog. The company used the rebranding strategy to rebrand themselves in the hot dog business. The growth of the non-supporting fast food crowd and the consumers that have a bad perception of fast food led to 1901 Hot Dog have to rebrand their business in terms of green and healthy. The company also get themselves involved in different types of CSR activities. Besides, the company follows the global trend to go green and be environmentally friendly. The company decided to change the color red in its logo into the color green. The color green is more relevant to the environment, and the management of the company agreed that the new color and new design of their logo is bringing a new image which is positive and innovative. Other than that, 1901 Hot Dog adopts a new tagline, Food for Friendship, who means to bring the company closer to the consumers. Lastly, the company very much focused on standardization of quality in all the outlets. All outlets have their different target market. For example, for Kuala Lumpur City Central Branch, 1901 Hot Dog displays more choices and more diverse, including their signature dishes.
In order to make presence in the foreign market, one of the possible alternatives can be considered by 1901 Hot Dog is joint venture. Joint venture is a business arrangement where two or more parties agree to pool their resources for the purpose of developing a single enterprise or project for profit. 1901 Hot Dog can join with the local companies overseas to set up outlets with shared ownership and control. This is because local companies can assist 1901 Hot Dog in identifying the right market and navigating the local government regulations. Besides that, the company can also join efforts with airlines and train companies from overseas and get permissions to sell their hot dog on board to the passengers. Like joint effort with AirAsia, it will definitely increase the brand exposure in overseas market. Another alternative will be co-branding or brand partnership. 1901 Hot Dog can combine forces with the franchise brand overseas who shares the same values and belief as them and offer an opportunity to franchisees to operate two or more franchise in one outlet. Co-branding with established franchise business in overseas countries allows the company to gain access to the customer base, slowly increasing its brand visibility, brand recognition, brand awareness, and market share in the foreign countries. And that's all from me, and I will pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next, exporting can be the one of the alternative for 1901 Hot Dog to make them a present in the foreign market. Exporting allows 1901 Hot Dog gain access to a larger customer base and increase sales opportunities. Exporting allows the company to expose to new cultures, different customer base, and market trend in the foreign market. The company can receive lots of information through exporting their products in the foreign market compared to the domestic market. Lastly, the company should consider about e-commerce and online shopping. E-commerce platforms enable the company to reach the consumers all around the world without the need of physical appearances or any infrastructure. E-commerce is more convenient and allows every people around the world to access and purchase products from the company. That's all from our good. Thank you.